Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Catherine, your host. Good morning to the leader in you. I say good morning to a fresh day. I say good morning to a fresh start. I say good morning to the leader in you that you now see for the very first time. Well, today is a brand new day and we have a brand new topic that we're going to unpack. Today, we're going to be talking about how passion fuels the mission to your business, the mission in your family, the mission in your community project. The passion, it must be overwhelming, and it should be consuming, right? It really should, because a lot of times we're operating and doing things and we're not passionate about it. We're just doing something for the sake of doing it. And you can tell if you see someone's passionate about what they're doing or if they're not passionate, if they're just checking something off the list or if they're just doing something just for the sake of doing it. It's a complete difference, right? So I speak to every leader that's listening to this show now or listening to it later. Maybe you're going to give this link to someone that really needs to rekindle their passion again. I've said a long time ago to myself, the day that I lose my passion is the day that I'm closing up shop to every single one of my businesses. There's no point for me to be operating if I'm not passionate about what I'm doing. I cannot pass on to someone else passion if I don't have it. I can't expect my team to be passionate if I'm not passionate about what I am saying I'm going to do. There's no way. Sometimes we're building teams and we're building things, but we're not passionate. Therefore, there's no passion to transfer. Listen, passion is our power source to building our business. When we think about the word power, the word power in and of itself, it commands a certain authority. The word power also means influence. So what type of influence does your passion have on your mission? Is your passion influencing your mission? Think about that for a second. Does your passion influence your mission? Does it get you out of the bed every morning? Does your passion break through barriers and walls and challenges that you're going to face when you're building a business? Make no mistake about it. You're going to face those challenges, but the passion is what allows you to persevere. The passion is what allows you to produce. So I asked you this morning, are you producing? If you're not producing any fruit, I say check your passion. If there's no fruit growing out of your business, check your passion. Now, when we think about the word source, because passion is our power source to fuel our mission. When we think about the word source, oftentimes source can reference to be a place. Source can be a person. It can be a thing. It can be something that can be obtained at a certain point. So what is your source? Are you underutilizing your passion? Or are you just marking off every day and just kind of seeing what sticks, right? Are you connected to your mission? Are you connected? And another question is, do you even know what your passion is? What are you passionate about? For anyone that might just be in the beginning phases, you're trying to figure out what your leadership style is, what your business model should be. You're just still trying to figure it out. So what is your power source? A lot of times when we're going through the phase of just trying to figure it out, we're trying to figure out what we've been called to do and why we've been called to do it, right? So you have to be so tapped into who you are, your personal mission for your personal life, which then will uncover your passion that will fuel your mission, right? Are you making time for yourself to get recharged? That's another thing. Sometimes we get so jaded in the pathway of fulfilling our mission that we never recharge our passion. Some may ask, well, how do you recharge your passion when you've had the blows of life and you had, those silent killers that's trying to choke the very living life out of your business? Or you get, sideswiped, you get hit from the left and from the right. You're bottle shadowing with the unknown. How do you recharge your passion when you are jaded? How do you recharge your passion when you're tired? How do you recharge your passion when you look to your left and your right and you thought the people that was going to be there in your corner to build the business are not there? How do you fuel your passion and how do you get recharged again? You have to take time for yourself. You have to take those quiet moments. I know personally for me, I love to go to botanical gardens. This is going to be a thing for me. Venturing out and exploring botanical gardens in multiple areas, multiple states, going on a little travel excursion. It's in my own little oasis when I go into the botanical garden. What is an oasis getaway for you? It doesn't always have to involve money, but what is that for you? How do you recharge yourself? And are you even making time and space to get recharged? What is fueling your business to grow? These are things that I want you to think about. What is fueling your business to grow? You know, sometimes we get into such a state of we're disgruntled and our business represents our energy level. Think about that for a second. Our business growth is indicative of our energy level. If we're angry, we're upset, we're dismayed, we're like, oh my gosh, nobody's helping me. Wait a minute. We have to help ourselves. Now, once we are running in such a speed forward, are going to be attracted to that. People are going to be attracted to the speed in which you run. Don't get it twisted. People are attracted to the speed in which you run, to the speed in which you move your business forward. People are attracted to the speed in which you run, and they will be attracted to be connected to the mission because they see the leader moving forward. Passion is a feeling, and you sometimes can't trust always your feelings, right? You know, it is enthusiasm. Have you lost your enthusiasm? You know, my passion is not connected to my feeling. And I know one would say, well, that's the definition. That's a part of the definition of passion, which is true. But my passion is not connected to a roller coaster feeling, up one day, down the next day. My passion has to be consistent, fueled with enthusiasm, no matter what I see. Are there days that are challenging days that are, days that, really affect me or impact me? Of course, absolutely. I feel what I feel, but I don't get stuck there. I would never tell anyone not to feel what you feel, not to embrace what you feel, but you can't get stuck there. You can't get stuck. Passion is also connected to your area of interest. You can't covet someone else's passion. You see someone else doing something. Oh, I think I need to start that. It looks good. I think it'll go over well, but you're not even interested in that. That's not even your passion. So you're trying to covet someone else's passion and you're trying to recreate a business model, but it doesn't even connect to your passion. It doesn't even connect to you. Therefore, there's no excitement coming from you. Therefore, no one is attracted to what you're trying to build because you're not authentic in what you claim that you're passionate about. You have to be passionate. People will feel that and people will be attracted to it or they will want to push away from it. The next thing, when we're talking about the definition of fuel in a traditional sense, is a material that we all use when we go to the gas station to fuel up our car, right? It is a substance that releases energy and heat, right? And it can be used for work in relation to our car. We go to the gas station. It is a material. It is a substance that fuels the car with energy. What is fueling you? It should be your passion. But if your passion, you covet it from another person and what they're trying to do, and you're trying to mimic what they're doing, it's not going to work. You're not going to be fueled. You're not going to be energized. You're not going to be heated up every single day. You know what? I got to get up. I got to make this happen. It's just not going to happen because you coveted someone else's passion. What is the definition of a mission? It is an important assignment carried out by a particular designated person, a specific assignment. So I ask you, what is your specific assignment? Do you even know? Or did you just wake up one day saying, you know what, I think I'm just going to do this good deed and, see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I'm not a fan of let's just see what happens. I'm a fan of intentional activity. Intentional activity is what results in forward movement, right? Intentional activity. So when we think about mission, also, it is a task that is assigned. There must be tasks that are assigned and executed on. And we cannot pass on tasks to the team that's for us, that's plated at our table. We must be the leader that we say that we are and execute on in what's in our hands to do. A task is also something that's very regarded, right? It can be a group of people coming together, or it can be an individual thing that you know you've been tasked to do, or maybe you've been tasked as a leader to rally up people. You know, they feel your passion, so they're automatically drawn to you. Think about a magnet for a second. When something is drawn to a magnet, it's just, there's no stopping that connection. That's the same thing when it comes to your business model. About your program and services, whatever it is you're offering, whatever product you have, whatever it is you're doing, you don't have to force someone to be a part of the team. They will naturally want to be connected because it's that magnetism that's forcing them, that's pulling them naturally to what it is that you're doing. When you think about passion, you have to think about giving your passion space to grow, right? And how are you responding to your passion? How are you responding to it in real time when those challenges come up? Because that's going to happen. How are you responding to it in relation to your core values? So I'm not saying just run blindly on passion without having values. You have to have core values wrapped all around that passion. Otherwise, that passion will run wild. You also have to communicate and speak life to that passion. Speak life to what it is you're trying to cultivate. Speak life to what you're building. And sometimes you have to be still and reflect on your next movement. Maybe that's a Sunday for you. Maybe it's a Monday. Whatever your reflection day is, wherever it falls, make sure you're still and you're able to retreat unto yourself to get fueled up again. And then most importantly, you have to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey that you're on, right? And you have to constantly stay in a state where you're constantly creating and you're imagining things that haven't even developed yet for your future, for your mission, for your passion. And ultimately, while you're doing all of this growth development, we must serve others. We must serve others as we're building, as we're growing, as we're developing. There are some quotes that I want to share. It says, "There's no passion to be found playing small. In settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." Again, don't settle small. You're greater than where you are right now. And as you continue to excel, your team is going to excel with you. It's just going to be that magnet that pulls them, not force them. They're going to naturally want to be a part. There's another quote that says, "I have no special talents. I'm only passionately curious." And that's a quote by Albert Einstein. What are you passionately curious about in terms of the evolution of your business model, the evolution of your community project, the evolution of yourself? And how are you showing up in your business? You know, there's a quote that says, "My mission in life is not to merely survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style." And that's by Maya Angelou. So how are you showing up in your business? Is it attractive to other people? Do you have passion? Do you have compassion? Are you humorous? Do you have a light side of you? And are you doing it with your own personal style and flair? There's another quote that says, "It's not about a title or a designation. It's about impact. It's about influence. It's about inspiration." Throw your title out the window. People don't care about your title. They don't. They want to know what kind of impact you're going to make. They want to know what kind of influence you're going to make. And they want to know, are you going to inspire a movement? Impact involves getting results. Influence is about spreading the passion you have for your work. And you have to inspire teammates and customers. And that's a quote by Raman Sharma. There's another quote that says, "Follow your passion. Be prepared to work hard and sacrifice. And above all, don't let anyone limit your dreams." And that's a quote by Donovan Bailey. I'm going to say that quote again. Follow your passion. Be prepared to work hard and sacrifice. And above all, don't let anyone limit your dreams. Here's my thing. Leaders, business owners, if you're not ready to sacrifice for what it is you say you want to make manifest, you're not ready to build a business. Do not look to anyone else to build it for you. If you're not ready to sacrifice whatever it is you need to sacrifice to get it off the ground, you are not ready to build a business. If you don't have the passion, you're not ready to build a business. If your passion has died out, it can be rekindled again. But do not just walk through life with no passion. We're just kind of just seeing what sticks. We're just kind of seeing what's going to work. That does not work to build a business model of any kind. And if you say your referrals are low in your business, you're struggling with getting new customers and clients, check your passion level. Check your passion level. No one's going to be attracted to a dying business. Think about it. Would you? Would you be attracted to a dying business? Would you do business with a business that's not passionate about what they do? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. So why would someone want to do business with you? So check your passion level. I'm constantly checking my passion level. If I am in a state where I know that there's a lot of challenges around me, different things going on, I put myself and insert myself into an equation that I can get fueled up again. But again, the day that I completely lose my passion is the day I will shut down my businesses. I will not. I refuse to operate without passion. People feel your passion or they feel the lack thereof. Listen, if you need some assistance with strategy development, building your business plan, and if you don't have one, you need a business plan, send me an email, ct@katherinetrotter.com. My website is www.katherinetrotter.com. I would love to connect with you, love to work with you. I also have a coaching series on how to rekindle that passion that once died out. It's a 6-week coaching program. Connect with me. I would love to work with you, and I'm going to see everyone at the top.